Dear Union Brothers and Sisters of the Transport Workers Union Local 575. Labor unions are legally recognized as representatives of workers in many industries in the United States. Their activity today centers on collective bargaining over higher wages, benefits, and working conditions for their membership, and on representing their members in disputes with management over violations of contract provisions. It's been more than 50 years since Congress overhauled America's labor laws. During the following decades, we've witnessed a workplace revolution that has fostered innovation, opportunity, and flexibility for America's 150 million member-strong workforce. Despite this, labor union leaders continue to cling to outdated labor laws that trample employees' rights. It is time we reform our labor laws to put employees' rights first, not self-interested labor union leaders. Now is the time for the Employee Rights Act. The legislation gives you the right of secret ballot elections. Guarantee employees the right to a secret ballot election when choosing whether or not to join a union. Union recertification elections require that all unionized workplaces hold a secret ballot referendum every 3 years to determine whether the employees wish to remain represented by their current union. Paycheck protection give employees the right to refuse support for a union's political operations or support of political parties or candidates. Standardized election timing require unions and employers to give employees a minimum of 40 days to hear from both sides when deciding whether or not to join a union. Decertification coercion prevention strengthen the National Labor Relations Act to prohibit unions from intimidating or coercing employees from exercising their rights, including their right to decertify the union. Secret ballot strike vote give employees the right to a secret ballot vote before union leaders can declare a strike. Criminalizes union threats. Forbid unions from using violence, or threats thereof, in an effort to coerce employees. Is time you know what your TWU Local 575 has done for you. Worked with the company to upgrade many part-time positions to full-time positions, to hire part-timers, to save money for the company on overtime. When worked to perform AAAE bag transfers at DFW and LAX, but if you ask AA Rampers, the president of AMR told them that they had to give it to American Eagle because they get pay half of what AA Rampers get paid. Resulting that AE has hired almost 100 more Eagle Fleet Service clerks at these two bases for half the amount of a top-paid Eagle Ramper. The hiring has been done by members of the executive board, when it's supposed to be by management. Going to upper management to resolve safety issues that were being neglected at the local bases? Are you saying that your management is unsafe? Or they want you to get hurt? Remember that anything is done only with the union approval. Preparing to ground handle ExpressJet in 2013. Where you get this preparation? At home? Are you management? Getting shop steward training from the International. Preparing for what? Is that why before voting you told to every ramper at the ramp to vote yes or they could lose their job if they voted no? That we could lose the crew chief's post-ions and that the judge would go with the company. But they forgot to tell you that the contract was signed by the TWU and the company from July 2, 2012 to July 20, 2012, and the funny thing is that the result of the votes came on August 24, 2012. That means that the executive board knew that the contract was signed before we voted on the contract. They had everything done and planned to just fall into place in exchange for whatever they offered to them. The executive board look at the date of sign and the two signatures. We say welcome to any new hire and thanks a lot to Mr. 93 Kavsa, the person who responded to John Lee in YouTube, for giving a copy of the contract. That is the evidence we need to know the true. It was the Union Executive Board little secret. Read it and don't fear not more. And fight back for your rights. Protect yourself and your co-workers because there is no I in team. But there is a US in anonymous. We are anonymous, we are legion, we do not forgive, we do not forget. For every one that falls, 10 more John Lee shall take his place. Expect us.